Not for you. My mother angled the ladle like a judge with a gavel, and the soup's steam dodged my face as if even heat knew where I ranked. Christmas Eve glittered, ham shining, cookies flanking the centerpiece, my siblings orbiting, while I stood in the doorway, audience to my trial. Because? I asked, steady as bent glass. You didn't contribute, she said. No malice, just arithmetic. The word hit like a receipt smacked onto a counter. I swallowed my comeback and tasted metal. I was 27, back home after rent leapt past my hospice paychecks, a job that taught me the weight of hands and the silence of rooms. None of that fit on a platter. My brother lifted the foil on his store-bought ham as though he'd hunted it with valor. My sister guarded her cookie fort. Dad coughed from the living room, offering me a smile that said he'd split his bowl if lungs weren't busy taxing him. I cleaned gutters, I said, drove Dad to his appointment. Errands aren't contributions, she replied. Contributions are what you can set on a table. I glanced at the bag of oranges I'd brought, bright as small suns. Garnish. She'd labeled them earlier, and the words stuck to my ribs like paste. I didn't beg. Pride can be protein when nothing else is served. I took the back stairs to my childhood bedroom, where a snow globe's blizzard never settled and a protest sign slept behind shoebox ribbons. I sat and let the vent carry up laughter, sleigh bells, and clink of bowls that weren't mine. My phone buzzed. Dev from hospice. You okay? Define okay, I typed. Define revenge, he texted back. Revenge arrives as an idea so clean it squeaks. Feed everyone I can, and in my name, not hers. I lace my boots, slip into a night the color of a bruise, and drive to the hospice. The parking lot lights are cold halos. Inside, the halls breathe disinfectant and soft radios. Mrs. Klein's door is ajar. Her son has brought too many casseroles again. He presses foil pans into my arms with a grateful ache, the way love outruns appetite. Take them, he says. Make them matter. I do. I text volunteers. I post on the neighborhood board, pop-up supper, no questions, come hungry, bring what you can. I prop my old protest sign against the trunk. We keep us fed. The letters look braver under street lamp light. At the shuttered church across from the hospice, I set tables with borrowed cloths and the mismatched plates we keep for memorial receptions. Dev shows up in scrubs and a beanie, hauling urns of coffee. A mail carrier, a crossing guard, a nurse off shift, the guy who tunes pianos. They drift in carrying stews, muffins, Tupperware comets. Someone strings white lights. Someone else tunes a battered guitar. I become motion, ladling, stacking, welcoming. No one asks for proof of contribution. We clap for the person who only brings stories. We cheer the kid who offers napkins like they're gold. I learn new names the way you learn a song, chorus first, verses later. When the first bowl empties, I don't think of what I was denied. I think of how full the air is when nobody is measuring. A reporter from the local paper arrives, eyes wide. Who organized this? I did, I say, and it feels like setting my own place at the table. Dawn finds us rinsing borrowed plates at the church spigot, breath fogging like speech bubbles. The pop-up has melted into footprints and stories. Dev stacks chairs. I fold the protest sign, edges softened by new fingerprints. My phone pings. The paper's front page shows our long table, lights like constellations. The headline reads, "We keep us fed." Gravel crunches. My mother's sedan noses beside the curb. She steps out without a coat, hair sleep-creased. We're two edges of the same torn page. I saw this, she says, lifting the headline. They said you organized it. I did. I ran it from start. She scans the ruins, the coffee urns, the guitar case, crumbs. People ate? Until the last bowl sang. I gesture at stacked pans. Casseroles became conversation. Oranges were taken like sun to go. Silence sits between us. For once it isn't a judge. I was keeping score, she admits. I mistook counting for caring. I wanted revenge, I say. It turned into a table. Wind lifts the banner string. Letters flutter like wings learning how. My mother rubs her palms together, the way she does before kneading dough. Show me what needs returning, she says. We work together, slowly. She dries, I rap, Dev jokes about union breaks, a crossing guard drops by with a thermos and thanks. When we finish, the lot looks like a held promise. At the trunk, Mom hesitates. "Come home," she says. "We'll plate what's left and take it to anyone we missed." A beat. "You can lead." I tuck the folded sign in the back seat and nod. "I already am."